My dad doesn't, immigrants, they don't have a filter.
Right.
Like they just, whatever they think they say. So I was dating this girl. I go, this is my girlfriend, Kathy, whatever. He goes, when Bobby was 8, he was a guy with Down syndrome. I'm like, okay, thanks, bad dad. And then taking the girl away. My dad was a professional boxer in Korea. Do you know that? His record was 0-8. He never won anything. And he never went to school because during the Korean War, he was a gangster in the streets, right? And he led his own gang. So my dad had like stab wounds on his body, all kinds of fucked up shit. That's why he was so violent.
Because everybody fucked him up all the time?
Yeah, he was so small. But if you talk to like the guys that he grew up with and stuff, they would always say, no, he was like, he would jump on like your back and start biting your neck and stuff.
But he would always lose. It sounds like he would lose.
No, in the professional boxing arena, yeah. But in the streets, he did knives and shit.
But you told me he had stab wounds all over.
Yeah.
They used him like a knife block.
But he was
practicing on your dad.
But my dad was like a thief. He was like a bad guy, right?
What'd he steal?
He was, well, I know gum. Yeah, he stole like a bag of gum.
A bag of gum?
Yeah.
Korea is so weird.
Crazy, yeah. So he stole a bag of gum. What's so funny?
A bag of gum?
Yeah, back then during the Korean War, that was like worth a lot.
They just put it in a bag?
That's like Korean diamonds. My dad beat me with a ping pong table.
Dad, your dad's
He
strong.
picked it up and threw it on me.
Your dad's strong.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, he was like the incredible.
Did he fold it first, at least?
No. He was like the Korean Hulk.
This is a joke,
No,
right?
it's not.
It's not a bit.
No, you go smash. No,
Shut up.
That's what he did.
No,
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
way you did that.
Yeah, he
I don't
did.
remember that.
Were you at every beating?
No.
Right?
But how did he hold? He's a little guy. How did he?
I just see strength. I
I
just see
just
strength.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for that.
That's the Korean
yeah,
rage.
Yeah.
Have you ever camped once?
One time I did when I was a kid.
Where did you go?
I don't know where it was. Somewhere like in Yosemite or something.
Right.
And then I remember my cousin Andy and I woke up in the tent like at 5:30 in the morning, and we looked out, and my uncle and my dad's tent gone.
What do you mean they packed up already?
Gone. And so now me and Andy, we're like what, 9, 10.
Yeah.
So we're scared.
Yeah.
Andy, the bears got them. And around 9 a.m., we're just shivering in this tent. We wouldn't leave.
Scared.
We see my dad's car roll up. They slept in a hotel.
So they made you
they
think.
Go, okay, you have fun? And we're like, where were you? Oh, no, the Holiday Inn. We slept. We too cold.
I'll be you. You be your dad. Ready?
Yeah.
Get out, Robert.
Oh, I'll be right at the back. Then you would hear in the garage, clink, 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 you know what I mean? Right? He'd come back with a wrench. No, I'm not kidding you. A wrench, a golf club, something other metallic, right? Okay, now, lay on your belly, right?
No, I'm not going to do that, Robert.
You're gonna lay on your belly, right? He would take the fucking golf club, stick it around my neck, right? Pummel me down, right? And he would take the wrench and he would just twist my ears off of my fucking skull.
Ah!
Yeah.
Did you ever put a golf club up to you like that?
My dad used to fucking take
I shouldn't be laughing.
Full-blown swings to my stomach.
With a golf club?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Forward! Yeah. Forward! Right? You would, all the wind would come out, right? Spit out blood.
Yeah.
I mean, you, man.
Would your brother get the same kind of shit?
Oh my God! My brother one time. This is the funniest story. Right? He had a friend spend the night. My brother was about 12, right?
Yeah.
And my brother had this Casio keyboard, right? And it was back when they had samplers too.
Oh yeah.
So my brother would go "Kukika," and it would "Kukika, Kukika, Kukika, Kukika."
Break up the samples, yeah.
And they would giggle, right? My dad was taking a nap. My dad sleeps naked.
Same.
My dad opens the door. Hey! Right? He takes the keyboard, right? Then I come around, right, to look. Mm-hmm. All you see is keys flying into the air over my brother's head.
It's so bad.
Right? Pap, pap, just keys, right? Everyone's crying. And then my dad turns around, and my dad used to sleep with toilet paper in his ass.
What?
Yes.
Why?
Because we all have a thing.
Leakage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me about the
I told you
leakage.
about that.
Yeah, it's insane.
So he turned around, walked back, took a nap. I remember my dad, when my grandmother died, I saw my dad and I go, hey dad. And he goes, grandma died. And then he just walked away. Like there was no tears or anything.
God.
I was like, oh.
Grandma died.
If you looked at my dad in a funny way, he would hit you in the face.
Really?
Yeah. You'd say, you looked at me weird, right?
Yeah.
And I go, I just looked at you. Hey. And you would cry, and sometimes he would chase you down the hallway.
Stop looking at me like that.
Yeah. I'd be sleeping on my bed. My dad would come home, and I could hear him park his car, and then he would open up the garage. So my garage, this is the garage door. Then it was my bedroom, Steve's bedroom, right? Then a guest room, and then my parents' room at the end of the hallway. You would hear the door open. You could hear him do a sprint, right? And run. Every night he would do that.
Why would he sprint?
Because that part of the hallway was haunted. My brother got possessed. I got possessed once. I had to go in the swimming pool to get unpossessed.
What do you mean you had to go in the swimming pool to get unpossessed?
Let's call him. Can we call him?
Yeah, now check it out. We believe that on our side of the house, we lived on Indian burial ground. So my brother, his eyes rolled back one time, and he did start convulsing, and my aunt and my uncle and my dad had to hold my brother down, and he was convulsing, right? Because they thought that he was being possessed by a demon.
Native spirits.
So one day, I'm taking a nap,
Yeah.
right? And I can't move my body. Like something's holding me down. And I can't get up.
Wait, why'd you have an accent for that?
Because that's my inner voice.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that out loud.
I can't get up.
Yeah. I can't get up. Right?
Yeah.
I cannot do it. And I go, and I fought it, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do. So I just run, right? Into the laundry room, outside the door, and I jump in the winter cold swimming pool.
And then
With all my clothes on.
Yeah.
On. And I get to the surface, and the possession was gone, right? Mm-hmm. So we made the mistake of telling my dad this.
Oh, boy.
The two incidents. So since we lived in that house, he would run through our part of the house.
I mean, what did he think when you told him the stories?
He goes, no, that's in your mind.
Yeah.
That's not real, right? Oh, no. There's no ghost here. Expensive house, right?
Yeah.
Right? But then he would park and run.
Yeah.
Right? I was in the room when my dad died. So the hospice nurse goes, any moment now, he's going to die. And then my mom goes, call Uncle Han, my dad's brother. Mm-hmm. So my dad's brother left San Diego, right? Mm-hmm. To drive to Phoenix. That's where the hospice hospital is, right?
Yeah.
And he's not there yet, right? So I go, where are you? He goes, he died. I go, no, but he's gonna die. And my uncle goes, don't let him die yet. Hold on, right? Mm-hmm. And he hung up the phone. And I didn't know what to do, so I looked at my dad and I go, don't die yet. Is that weird?
Yeah. But I get that.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Your uncle's almost here.
Yeah. My uncle shows up. My Uncle Han shows up. My dad's already dead. Right? My uncle, I go, dude, he died, right? My uncle walks in the room. He looks at my dad's body. Mm-hmm. He goes, okay. He gets back in the car, and he drives back to San Diego.
That's it? He didn't say anything else?
Didn't say anything. So I said, I want to go. You could have just stayed home.
Yeah.
Well, then my mom goes, do selfie.
Do what?
Selfie? And
She wanted a selfie with the family.
You know, she did this one, right?
Yeah.
So my dad's dead, right? And my
Yeah.
brother and she get it, right? And she did this, and I was just like, you know what I mean? And she goes, it's not working. She goes, do the timer. So I set it up,
Yeah.
right? And I had to run around my dad's body,
Yeah.
right? And then do a photo, right? And we had to do it like 3 or 4 times because it clicked too early.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in order for them to get his pension plan, they needed to do a series of setup shots. So they did a Christmas photo, they had Easter photos.
This was all for
they have a bunch of good
proof of citizenship?
Yeah,
Or-
I don't know. My
Yes.
mistake was I sent the photos immediately to Kate and Oliver Hudson.
Why?
Because at the time, Oliver and I were on a show together. And so I just wanted to show him that my dad died. And I know, exactly, that was the wrong move.
Yeah. What'd he say?
Because Oliver goes, dude, your dad's not really dead in the photo, right? And I go, yeah. He goes, you don't send that to people.
He told you.
Yeah, and now Kate's disturbed.
Of course.
Yeah, and I go, oh, that's my bad.
That was definitely weird. But also, really feel like
Yeah.
that's one of the times when white people get to go like, you know, they're different. You know what I mean?
This is my dad.
Yeah.
Daddy,
What?
I feel sad today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You're gonna feel worse.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or he would just go, no!
No!
And then walk away.
Right.